Now, I know a lot of you are probably waiting for me to say, oh, this is cringe, oh, what are you doing with your life, you're a loser, or something about this guy, but no, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool. The amount of hours and hours of practice and hard work he must have put into this is actually really impressive. But what is kind of cringe is this stuff right here.
I'm gonna show you guys how to, well, whoever searches this, how to charge a puff bar.
So you start off by removing the top cap where the mouthpiece is. Like that. I've been practicing the whole day.
What happened to vaping, bro? It used to be something that a bunch of neck-bearded, fedora-wearing Redditors did when they met up so that they could have something to do instead of just stare at each other because they're used to being behind a computer screen. Now you just got a bunch of 15-year-old high schoolers trying to figure out how to refill a puff bar because they have a nicotine addiction.
Getting sick of constant negativity, searching for some clarity. Try to switch my mind around, reversing the polarity, and scuttle through.
Yo, how's it going, broskies? It's your favorite skater boy here, ready to shred some pipe, and, god, that sounded kinda sus. Anyways, we all know somebody that vapes, okay? Especially if you're in high school, alright? You've probably hit your friend's Juul, you've probably hit your friend's puff bar, you probably stole your older brother's mod and was like, yeah, look at me, I vape, and then flexed it on Snapchat, okay? You know somebody that's done that. Hopefully, you aren't the guy that's really cringe and, you know, posts videos of them on Snap and on Instagram, or like goes on Instagram Live just to hit their Juul, because that's really cringe, bro, alright? I'm gonna be real with you, that's cringe. But apparently, the culture of vaping is no longer cringe. Ever since teen vaping has been on the rise, ever since the release of my favorite product, the Juul. Yeah, I know you guys have seen those really cringe ads talking about stop vaping, no more juuling on TikTok and all those ads on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, who really looked at this and was like, you know what? This is pretty cool. This is pretty epic. I'm gonna stop juuling now. Yeah, let me tell you, nobody. But anyways, I remember back when a time when vaping was literally frowned upon, okay? Like, you saw somebody that vaped and you were like, bro, I bet you wear a fedora and spend every day on Reddit in your mom's basement, you loser. Because legitimately, people who spent $100 plus on a rig, that's usually the demographic of people that vaped back then. I remember seeing all those like really cringy videos of like vaping competitions. Yes, there were competitions for vaping, okay? I guess they still have them too, but I guess it's actually kind of cool now, alright? But back in like 2011 to 2014, vaping was cringe, okay? You'd have the really garbage music in the background, mostly dubstep, just going ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, while people would be blowing fat clouds, acting like they're super cool in their sunglasses and fedora. But now it's different, okay? It's not like that anymore. Now vaping has been transformed. It has leveled up. It's gone Super Saiyan like Goku. Because it seems like everybody and their grandpa has a Juul or a puff bar now. Now, I understand that the original intention of a vape was to get people to stop smoking as a segue from cigarettes to vaping to just completely quitting in general. But then they added flavors to it and a bunch of teenagers were like, oh my god, this is great! This tastes like my vitamin fruit gummies my mom makes me take every morning. And now, they're all addicted, okay? They're addicted like a heroin addict. These kids are willing to go through whatever lengths it takes to keep vaping, to get that nicotine, to get that one last hit. Because you got videos like this floating around, alright? When you have kids looking up how to refill a puff bar, and I say kids because I know these are teenagers, alright? If you're an adult that has the money to buy a vape, to buy puff bars, then you can just go to the store and get another puff bar. You don't need to open it up, crack it open, find some MacGyver way to refill it. You just go to the store and get another one.
If it's one of the newer puff bars, and there you see, there's a red wire right here, and on the other side there's a black.
I swear to God, these teenagers are literally like crackheads when it comes to these puff bars and Juuls. This dude is literally over here explaining how to recharge a dead puff bar like he's Inspector Gadget or something. Dude really thinks that he's the Bill Nye of puff bars. Like, if it's so bad that you need to crack it open, try to do some surgery on your puff bar just that you can get one last hit, then it's a problem, okay? I remember my senior year of high school, right? It was, you know, in between classes. I had 5 minutes, and I was like, you know, I really need to pee. So I went in the bathroom, and I saw two boys standing next to the sink, and one dude was standing on top of the sink, okay? And I was just staring at them like, what are you doing? And I saw a wire hanging from the ceiling, and I look up, and there's a plug, like, plugged into the ceiling. Like, there was an outlet on the ceiling, and there was a wire that was broken off, and I saw the dude, like, vaping, and I was like, wait, what? What's going on? And I was like, bro, what are you doing? And then, like, oh, yeah, I gotta get that, last hit, bro. Gotta get that nick. And I look closer, and I see that they had a Juul pod. Not an actual Juul. They didn't have a device. They had the pod, and they had a broken phone charger with the wires stuck into into the pod so they could charge it so they could get a hit out of it. These dudes were like freshmen or sophomores, and they were so desperate to get that one hit of the Juul that they were like hot wiring the freaking Juul pod just to get a hit. Not even joking about this. As I turned around to leave and I told them that what they were doing was cringe, one of the dudes was like, huh, gotta do whatever you gotta do to get that nick, bro. And I don't know if he said that ironically or not, but he sounded pretty serious, okay? They were all fidgeting, like literal spazzing out because they were trying to get a hit. Like, I heard them fighting over who gets the hit next as I was leaving the bathroom. And the thing is, there's like a lot of people like that, alright? There's a lot of teenagers like that, alright? That think that it's normal, that thinks that that's average, okay? Whenever like your puff bar runs out, you either gotta beg your older sibling to get it, or go to like your weed plug and be like, yo, look, I don't want no weed, I just want like, can you give me a puff bar? And when they say no, they decide to go and do it on their own. They decide to go to YouTube and look up how to refill puff bar and perform surgery on it just so they can get one more hit. Dude, that's not okay. And these people that are making these YouTube videos about that, like, how did they figure that out? Did they just get really desperate one day and decide to become some super scientist and take it apart and do all types of research, write some college research papers on how to refill this puff bar, how to recharge it, how to summon the spider gods to bring you a new puff bar when you sacrifice a part of your soul? And they don't see any problem with this. Like, it's gotten to the point now to where people would prefer to just hit a puff bar all day instead of, like, you know, smoke weed. Like, I went to a party a couple months back, alright? And everybody there was around my age, you know, between the ages of 18 and 21. And everybody that was around the 18 to 19-year-old range was just sitting there sipping on some beer, hitting puff bars. Like, the first thing that somebody offered me when I went in there was a beer and a puff bar. My friend was like, hey, yo, you wanna hit this? And I was like, what is that? I had never seen anything like that before. And it was like, oh yeah, it's a puff bar. I was so confused. I was like, what? And there was just like a group of people sitting on the couches by this TV, all just hitting puff bars. There was like a group of them. It was like a little cult. And there's like a whole niche for this whole vaping thing on YouTube now. There's whole vaping channels, people that review vapes, people that just like sit down and be like, yeah, today we're gonna be vaping on this, today we're gonna be vaping on that. There's people that just do puff bar reviews.
It's actually pretty good. It's almost like a coffee with earthy tones. You can tell that it's tobacco.
Like, I don't have a problem with that, alright? If you're of age in your legal state or legal country or whatever, then you know it's chill. You do you, my dude, have fun. But the thing is, I keep on seeing, like, kids. Like, I saw this, like, 12-year-old doing a puff bar review. I tried to find the original video, but it got taken down. It's just so crazy to me how, like, vaping has turned into something else completely different now. There's such a wide variety of this type of content on YouTube. There's even vaping ASMR now. I'm not even joking, bro. Look at all these channels that pop up whenever you look up vaping ASMR. And I've seen a couple of these channels with, like, people that don't even look like they're of age doing this stuff. But almost always, those videos are either age restricted or just completely taken down in general.
So I've currently got a very nice flavor. So what do we have? We've got El Patron, which is lemon and strawberry, blue raspberry.
Like, I know I look pretty young for my age, okay? But there's no way that this dude is older than me, okay? Maybe he's in another country where 18 is the legal vaping age or something, but this dude literally looks like he's 16. He probably finessed that vape from his older brother or his mom or something just to make this video real quick, and, you know, props to him, bro. This video got, like, an insane amount of views, so he probably made a fat bag off of it. Unless it got demonetized, then, you know, rip, dude, that sucks. I know how that feels. But the funniest thing to me is that, like, all these, like, ASMR vaping videos are, like, exactly the same. They spend the entire time just, like, taking vape hits, explaining what they're doing, talking about some random stuff, and then going like, you know, regular ASMR stuff in between vape hits. It's just so crazy to me how vaping went from some dubstep music in the background, you know, just oh yeah, bro, do you see that fat cloud? To just some really articulate and amazing quality content on YouTube now. It's no longer cringe, it's no longer frowned upon, it's actually like its own little community. I'm talking about like the of-age people, not the cringe teenagers trying to hotwire the puff bar, okay? Those don't count, those are cringe. But I'm not gonna lie, I kinda miss the old days of the dubstep and just huge vape clouds for no reason, okay? Those were the good old days. Those were the, wait, what is that? Wait, no, oh god, no! Alright, so yeah, that was kind of cringe, but anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. The moral of today's story is, don't vape, okay? It's cringe, alright? Would you rather be cringy, or would you rather be not cringy and just be vibing, alright? Just don't do it. Nicotine bad. Anyways, I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.